You are the head of a notorious disorganized crime family. What crimes are you committing? Trafficking jam. Where'd you learn how to smuggle? A goddamn crackerjack factory? He learnt from a ragtag band of smuggglers. Trying to email scam members of the royal family of Nigeria. I am a deposed American prince. Wow, that's impressive that you're 300 years old and still kicking. We're opening up boxes of meal replacement bars and individually reselling the bars that say not labeled for individual resale. And ketchup packets. 2. Step 1. Go to a fast food restaurant. Step 2. Get a lot of food and, therefore, ask for a lot of ketchup packets. Step 3. Give the food to those who need it. Step 4. Sell the ketchup packets. Step 5. Dive in a pool filled with all the money you made. Assaulting batteries. You'll get charged. Unless the batteries are dead. No charge. Identity theft while signing our own names. Stealing your own identity. It's the perfect crime. Stealing cars in mall parking lots and just moving them to a random other spot in the same lot. Stealing cars. Except they're ones you've already stolen and stashed around the city. Sounds like some nutjob from any open world RPG. That NPC that's not even hellbent. Just sheer peepin' determined to do something of no importance. Imagine you take a car in Cyberpunk, then some bum started hunting you down cause you took one of his cars. Then you are like, WTF is this guy's deal, only for it to be revealed he's just standing cars for no purpose other than to be restolen by him and only him. Would make a hell of a side quest is all I can imagine. Unintentional tax fraud. Because we messed up our income declaration. In the box marked, "Do not write," in this box the accused wrote, "Okay." Penalty. Death and more taxes. We're breaking into your house and tangling the hangers in your closet and teaching your well-behaved dog bad habits. Switching the remotes so they're in the room with the wrong TV. Putting exactly one piece of cutlery in the wrong compartment of the silverware drawer. My God, that's evil. Showing up to buildings that have already burned down saying, "Nice place you got here. Be a shame if anything happened to it." Your goons are just a bunch of contractors and you fix up the houses for the owners. Mother of peeper. That's called a job. Moneying laundry. Putting your money in your laundry. Can you imagine the sound of 475.34 in pennies in the tumble dryer? I dunno. You'll have to ask Vinny. Vinny will tell you to ask Charlie. Who'll tell you to ask me. We're not very organized. I thought Polly was in charge. No bro, ask Steffi. She fired Pally. We do art forgeries, but none of us has any skills beyond stick figure drawings. Even our sculpture fakes look like stick figures. Counterfeit XKCD. /u/counterfeit XKCD would make a really fun novelty account. Breaking into offices and moving everything on the desks slightly to the left. Using a vacuum cleaner to steal all of the world's air. It's so easy when they leave the atmosphere's pin at 12,345 that it shouldn't even be a crime. That's the same code as my luggage. Ripping tags off mattresses. You people are the reason why the Guantanamo Bay Detention Center exists. We are robbing banks on the brink of bankruptcy. Banks are required to have a certain amount of cash on them. I do not know why I know this, but for some reason my brain thought it was important. Well, thank you for telling me. I would ask 15 different goons to whack the same guy and they'd all forget to do it. Order your goons to whack someone that has already died years ago of natural causes. It's a protection racket. My guys go to local businesses and leave them envelopes of cash for the owner to use to be able to protect himself in case of emergency. Unexpectedly wholesome. Aggressively jaywalking. Now I have to know what aggressively jaywalking is. My guess is that you walk like a badass. Flip off every single person. Even the ones that are just watching. Turn your back to the cars. Walk backwards a bit. Throw an egg or two at some car windshields. All of that with an angry face. I would sneak into people's houses and put milk in their humidifiers. Satan wants to know your location. If Satan finds me, I'll force him to shower in socks. We're standing on the grass. So it's a turf war. We break into your home while you're asleep and put your eyeglasses somewhere other than where you left them. So that's what happened. My husband and I searched all morning for his glasses yesterday and they turned up in our son's bed. You sneaky bastards. If you want this to stop, we'll be glad to make it happen. In exchange for a small donation to your local food bank. And only if you can afford it, of course. Stay safe. We're cat burglars. And we steal cats. However, we're completely unable to fence them. Since there's not much of a market for cats. And we keep getting scratched and bitten in the meantime. Put them in sacks and tell people they are pigs. Silly. You put pigs in blankets. Embezzlement. We put money into businesses' accounts without their knowing. Racquetballing. We form illicit associations of people to play athletic games. Extortion. We trim trees from the space between the road and the sidewalk without a permit. Blacktail. We threaten to distribute pictures of people in fancy evening wear unless we are paid. Screw it. We are a disorganized crime family. We are going to the local orphanage and unalphabetizing the files. Genius. Who are they going to tell? Their parents? Since GameStop is suddenly rolling in dough, we're going bring in counterfeit used video games to sell them. To make the counterfeits, we'll buy new games from other stores and open them so they look used. The beauty of this plan is that we can take the money we get back to the stores we got the new games from and do it over and over again. Fade in. INT. An opulent office, day. An older man in a tuxedo sits behind a mahogany desk. This is the Slobfather. Two large bodyguards stand opposite him, flanking a younger, nervous-looking man in a cheap suit. This is Ignacio. Slobfather. So, you have come here on this most auspicious of days. Intent on asking a favor. Ignacio. Sorry. What day is it? Slobfather. Do you not know why we have gathered to celebrate? Ignacio. I'm afraid not. No. The Slobfather sighs with disappointment. Slobfather. Well? Damn. I was hoping you could tell me. He gestures to the bodyguards. Slobfather. Content, you can see him out. The bodyguards grab Ignacio by the arms and begin to haul him toward the door. Ignacio. Wait. 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 What about my favor? Slobfather. Oh. Duh. Sorry. Bring him back. Boys. The bodyguards pull Ignacio back to his previous place in front of the desk. But do not let him go. Slobfather. Right. What did you need? Then? Ignacio. It's my boss. See? He won't give me a promotion. Slobfather. Is this a promotion which you have rightfully earned? Ignacio. I've been. Sorry. Are these guys going to keep holding on to my arms? Ignacio looks between the two bodyguards. Slobfather. They will hold you until I instruct them to release you. Ignacio. Could you do that? Then? Slobfather. Do what? Ignacio. Tell them to release me. Slobfather. I thought you wanted a promotion. Ignacio. I do. What does that have to do with anything? Slobfather. You have come here to ask a favor of me. Have you not? Ignacio. Are you saying that telling your flunkies to let go of me would constitute a favor? The Slobfather suddenly smacks his forehead with his palm. Slobfather. My daughter's wedding. Bodyguard 1. Good job. Boss. Bodyguard 2. He didn't say you could talk. The first bodyguard glares over Ignacio's head at the second bodyguard. Bodyguard 1. Well? He didn't say you could talk. Either. Bodyguard 2. I was shushing you. It's not the same thing. Bodyguard 1. Yes. It is. You're still talking? Ignacio. You're both still talking. Slobfather. Everybody shut up. Silence falls on the room. Slobfather. Content, thank you. Bodyguard 2. You're welcome. The first bodyguard uses his free hand to slap the second bodyguard, simultaneously elbowing Ignacio in the face. Both men drop Ignacio, then fall out of sight, audibly pummeling each other. Ignacio rubs his face as he addresses the Slobfather. Ignacio. Okay. So, your daughter's wedding? That's what we're celebrating? Slobfather. What? No. That's next month. I need to buy a present. Ignacio. Got it. Can we talk about my favor now? Slobfather. Ah. Yes. Would you like an ice cream cone? Ignacio. Sorry. What? Slobfather. That would be an easy favor to grant. Ignacio. No. I want a promotion. I deserve it. Something breaks off screen. Slobfather. I see. Your boss will not give you this deserved promotion. Ignacio. Right. Slobfather. Where do you work? Ignacio. I'm a writer on a television show. Slobfather. And your boss? He is the head writer? The sounds of the ongoing scuffle become curiously amorous in nature. Ignacio. He's a producer. He keeps stealing my old ideas. 2. Slobfather. Be truthful with me now. What would you do if you were promoted? Ignacio. Well? Honestly. I'd probably just get stoned in my office. Slobfather. In that case. The Slobfather stands up. Slobfather. Content. We need only act as though you have already been promoted. Ignacio. What? The second bodyguard, now visibly naked, sits up into view. Bodyguard 2. Should we go do that now? Boss? Slobfather. Maybe put your clothes back on first. Then go do it. The bodyguard nods and ducks back out of sight. Ignacio. What's actually going to happen? Slobfather. Oh. They're going to threaten your boss. Then fill his car with garbage. Ignacio. What? Slobfather. While he is cleaning it out. You will move into his office. Smoke. And write nonsense. Ignacio. I'm really not. Slobfather. Interrupting, he will have no choice but to reveal his previous thefts. You see. The Slobfather makes a show of adjusting his bow tie. Slobfather. Content. I'll bake him an author he can't reuse. Several seconds pass in silence. Ignacio. So. About that ice cream cone. Cut to black. TL. Doctor. Disorganized crime mainly involves aggressive littering and bad puns. You gained my respect for typing all of this.